Throughout the trimester, if we're on distance learning, I will try to give you some sort of video that explains our more advanced projects. So for this one, we are going to try to practice what we learned in our earlier lessons. So we're going to practice filming and editing so that we can understand the effect of the Kuleshov experiment. And in the meantime, I wanted to use it as a way for us to get to know each other. So I thought we'd use it to play two truths and a lie. So your objectives are at the top of the sheet, and I'm not going to go over them just for sake of time. So what I want you to do is think of two things that you enjoy or really like, and one thing that you do not like or enjoy. It should be something that you think others might think you would like. So it shouldn't be, I don't know, Lefse or Lutefisk or something like that. It should be something, that most people like. I suppose a lot of people like Lefse. Find representations of each of those things. This could be creative, symbolic things. So if you really like romance, then maybe you've got some sort of heart pillow and you're going to videotape that. Whatever. It just must be filmed by you, and it can't be something trademarked or off the internet. So let's say I like hot Cheetos. I would take hot Cheetos out of the bag and I would put them on a plate so that the logo isn't on there, and it's just sort of, yep, we all get that they're Cheetos, but we're not using the trademark, okay? And then otherwise, you would have to figure out how to blur the trademark, which is advanced and for another day, unless you know how. So the first part is your cinematography. You can use your phone on your camera if you, try that again, your camera on your phone if you have one, or you can use the camera on your Chromebook, or you could use whatever you have available to you to videotape. And you're going to film yourself with a neutral expression for a few seconds, making sure that you are able to film yourself showing the rule of thirds. So pick one of those sections and make sure there's sort of 2/3 space, some way, shape, or form. If you are using your phone, you have to film horizontally, not vertically. I know, TikTok, all that stuff, but film vertically, horizontally. And then film some sort of representation of the items you selected. And feel free to be basic and just film the object like we saw in the experiments, or get creative and look at lighting and look at, other possible things. It's up to you. It can have movement, or it could be sort of, unanimated. Once you've got those 4 shots, yourself and the 3 objects, then you're going to put it together. And so you're going to upload or import it into whatever editing program of your choice. Many of you can just do it quickly on your phone, just from where you videotaped it, but however you need to do it, do it. And then you're going to have to obviously copy the footage of yourself, and you're going to place it in between each of the objects. So your editing should be self, then object A, then yourself again, object B, then yourself again, object C, and then yourself. Once you have that footage combined into one film, then you're going to export it to either Google Drive or YouTube. Ultimately, you just have to make sure it works. So it has to be a link that I can open. Some of you already have YouTube channels. Go ahead and use that because we're going to make sure that we link that footage also into a spreadsheet eventually. So then copy and paste it right after number 4. Make sure it works. Make sure I can see it. And then submit your assignment. And then when we meet again on Thursday, we'll go through the footage and play the game Two Truths and a Lie. I can't wait to see them. That's it for now. If you have questions, feel free to email me, and I'll talk to you soon.